We had a lot of games that was very intriguing this past week, and ours 7 yards per carry. They say Colorado head coach primetime Deion Sanders don't like to run the ball, so we're gonna show people that we can do that as well. I think, yeah, there was means 7 yards per carry. But I mean, we got the job done. We can't really control who we play and who we don't play. Now we do have a big challenge, Texas A&M, Colorado. That's week 2 recap. So we'll just give you guys something to look forward to as far as week 2. We are underdogs in that one. Taking a look at the week 1 recap. Week 1, Colorado played twice against Kentucky. I did screen both games. When we played the first game, the game was actually over with, and they sent me to the beginning of the menu. You guys can go check that out. You know, Stephen A. Smith don't have time to waste, so I'm never going to play intentionally 2 games in a row. Second game wasn't as good as the first game simply because my running back had like 200 plus rushing yards. He just a dog, man. We did so much in that game. But it be like that, man. But we still got the job done, 42-13. Oklahoma beat Temple 17-0. We had using South Carolina did beat North Carolina 35-0. We had a lot of time on our hands as the Madden League. I was suspended to 2 games. So, hey, I appreciate that break that I needed because definitely was well needed. So I did interview South Carolina. So let's take a listen to hear what he had to say.
Thanks, Stephen A. I think looking at it, I was really happy with the offense. We were balanced. I thought we had a good run game with Hagens. I think Metlinger kind of distributed the ball well. And the thing that I'm happy about is now with Clark emerging, we have 2-star wide receivers. I think it makes us much more dangerous than we were previously when we were really one wide receiver dependent. I think we're going to be able to spread the ball around nicely. We have a very good tight end as well. So the balance on offense, I think, is something that's going to be much different this year and something that I think we're looking forward to. And defensively, I thought we really came with it today. We talked about it in the preseason. Our secondary is not as deep as we want it to be, but the guys who are out there stepped up. Same with the D-line. I thought we got good pressure. Thought our linebackers played well. It was a really good overall team defensive effort. And when you play that well defensively, you give your offense shorter fields. We were efficient. Not too much to complain about today. I think we had to clean up the one turnover. It was a forced throw that just was unnecessary. So as we get deeper into the year, especially in the SEC, we can't have mistakes like that. But for week 1, we'll take it, and we're happy to move on to the next one. But we'll enjoy this for the week, and then we'll prepare for our next opponent. But thanks a lot, Stephen A.
Great win, as I said before, by South Carolina, winning this one 35-0. Complete domination, great shutout game. Georgia beat Michigan State 31-0. UCLA beat Cal 30-10. Michigan beat Indiana 66-20. Oregon fell to Missouri. First computer game where we had a loss, 26-20. USC and Texas A&M, this was a very, very surprising matchup right here. I was actually speaking out about USC during our preseason schedule as far as USC, and I was saying Cade Fox couldn't get it done, and he proved me wrong. I mean, he played very well in this one. 159, 2 TDs. They also got some things done on the ground game. But it's their defense, man. Their defense ability, their defense capabilities of stopping Texas A&M for really getting what they want done offensively was the most impressive part of this game. USC has shown why they said that they were here, and beating a Texas A&M team, a top 5 team, and recruiting a top 5 team in the rankings. Definitely was one that was worth looking at. Texas A&M quarterbacks, they benched their starter Brady Hart. He threw 3 interceptions. Then they went to Cole Welliver, and he threw 4 interceptions. So they just couldn't get anything going. USC defense came to play, and it's obvious that they couldn't figure out what was going on as far as the USC defense. USC defense came to play complete domination.
Man, what happened, man? That's a good question here. It started out bad early, man. We didn't evaluate QB2, the 6'7" guy, to be better than Brady Hart. Yes, he may have had a better QB rating, but he did throw 4 interceptions. Brady Hart did throw 3 and 2 fumbles. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what went on out there, man. The great defense for USC clearly USC was more focused and ready to play. Came ready to play more than we did. Defensively, man, it just seemed like when we had a guy ready to cut open, his man was ready to jump that route and intercept that ball. And plays where we usually would have a good open route or a good 5-yard, 8-yard completion end up being a pick six or an interception. So it was very interesting to what happened out there on the field. We felt like our defense was always put in bad positions. We gave up 7 interceptions, 4 defensive touchdowns, 2 sack fumbles. I think the turnover number was almost in the teens, man. I think not teens, but double digits. I think with the 7 interceptions and the fumbles, we almost had 10 turnovers, and we definitely can't win again. Behind us, we got to look at the film and see what type of bad decisions we may have made. But was it like you said, was it the rain? Was it the weather? We was at home. Were we not ready? It's no excuse. It's no excuse for our kids to not show up like that and only put 7 points on the board. We didn't get a good run game from our starting running back. That's going to be addressed next game. The quarterback may be addressed next game. We going to have reps. It's a QB battle on our hands. I told Young after we left that game, it made us question who the starting quarterback is. So we definitely have to look at some things and push forward, you know what I'm saying? And just be better. Definitely have to be better. Thank you for your time, Stephen A.
Yeah, definitely have to be better. I mean, Texas A&M wide receivers was held under 100 yards. Their rushing was held under 100 yards, and I do think the rain had something to do with it. But at the same time, I can't, as a Stephen A. Smith, make excuses. I mean, 8 complete turnovers total. That's just too many too many turnovers. Just. Oh, we did interview USC. My apology.
Yeah, Stephen. You know, man, we had to overcome adversity, man. We were on the road. It was heavy rain, 100,000+ fans in the stands, and they all was rooting for Texas A&M. You know, I mean, besides what people thought in the league. You know, oh, yeah, you know. Even at this time, I get these emails, baby. But yeah, you know, uh, like I said, we had to overcome adversity. It was heavy rain, 100,000+ screaming fans, and then there was all the elite and 5-star players, that come to Texas A&M. Great group of kids. The man has always been on his recruiting game. The man has always been a definitive coach in the league, but, you know, like I said, adversity, 97 rated offense, 99 rated defense, men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we definitely had to come out there, put belt to ass, as we look forward to putting belt to ass to, some future users. As a matter of fact, on the recap show, we heard what you said about Cade Fox, and we just wanted to deliver a message, personally to you, Stephen A. We appreciate you saying that Cade Fox was trash. We appreciate you saying that, none of the kids over here in USC were, anything worth a damn, you know. We appreciate the fuel for the fire. But the BBs, which is the bitches in Buffalo, Colorado bitches, yeah, you guys definitely dodged the fucking bullet because, unfortunately we can't, pick our in-division opponents, whatever the fuck that means. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, if you win enough games, I'll see you in another Big 12 championship game where, you can gladly tell me to my face how Cade Fox plays, But, I mean, we here, we Trojans, we going to fight on. And, yeah, we'll see you in the next interview. Hopefully, the next interview that I give you is a loss. Yeah. Yeah, we're out of here.
Wow. Tony Jennings, man, head coach for USC, letting it be known how they feel, man. I mean, hey, pop your ish. This is a very big win, as I said before. All odds were stacked against you. 159, 2 TDs. I said Cade Fox definitely was sorry. He proved me wrong. And it's safe to say I think I gave USC a little fuel to the fire, man. And I think we got the same dose of that going into week 2 with this game of the week against Texas A&M. Right now, votes are 60. So I know what it feels like when everybody is rooting against you. So I think I definitely did the same to USC. So yeah, we're gonna play Texas A&M the same way because we are underdogs in that one. Georgia Tech beat Baylor 41-34. And by the way, yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Yeah, we'll see about that. Long season, so there's no need to look at USC right now. Nebraska beat UTEP 70-0. Notre Dame beat Navy 49-14. Washington and SMU, this was user and user. Didn't get a chance to interview neither opponent. Want to make sure. Try to keep things fast and smooth. Nope, we didn't. But as we can see, Washington won this one 42-14. First half, it was 21-7. SMU outpassed Washington 327-145. Turnover battle was 4-1, though. That definitely played a role in this one. 3 interceptions came from Trey Owens. Washington 145, 3 TDs. Jordan Washington 147, 3 TDs. Definitely got the job done in the run game. Wide receivers didn't do too much, but SMU definitely had some guys that made plays. Mateo, he had 7 receptions, 105. And then you got Justin Devon, 7 receptions, 82 yards. And as I said before, that defense was able to come up with some interceptions for Washington. Okay, 3 interceptions came up for Washington. And so that was a big reason why Washington beat SMU. Big win right there. LSU beat Kansas State 48-7. Clemson beat Troy 66-3. TCU beat Houston 28-10. Texas and Penn State, this was a user and user. A lot of scoring in this one. First half, it was 20-20. And then in that second half, I think Texas was able to pull away. That third quarter was crucial as both of them traded 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. I did interview Flybaby Gaming after the win, along with, um, wow, I interviewed Penn State, and we have our first ineligible. Um, yeah, I'm going to have to give you the same dose you gave me, man, when you send my game. And I didn't play the computer game. I'm giving you the same dose. Sent my interview question to you at 1:12 a.m. That was yesterday, and today is a new day, and you still didn't respond. So you will be ineligible, Coop. Make sure I save that. All right. All right, let's get to Flybaby Gaming.
I tell you, man, to go up there to Pennsylvania, man, and do what we did in that environment, man, I can't do nothing but take my hats off to my guys, man. Everybody performed, everybody showed up. Defense, yeah, it was an offensive game, at least to say. But we did what we needed to do to get the win. He hit back, we just hit back harder. I think this year we're looking at national championship vibes. So we're going to see how it plays out. But we don't look out for Texas, baby. Hook 'em on.
Big win coming from Texas. As I said before, that turnover battle was what, 3-2. So turning the ball over at one extra time probably played a key role in this one. And then time of possession, they did have a lot of time, 24 minutes, but that really didn't dictate this game. It was really the turnovers and just a lot of scoring. Neither defense came to play, but Texas got the dub, and that's what matters the most when it comes to that matchup. Moving on past that game, Florida State beat BYU 63-10. User Arizona State and Miami. Arizona State won 48-14. Let me see, who is that. Okay, so that's okay. So I didn't interview neither guy, but as we can see, Miami lost 14-48. First half, it was 38-14. Definitely played a key role in this one. They was able to go up early as far as Arizona State, 0-5 as far as turnovers. Arizona State seems to be a new kid, so I got to add him to the list. Cameron, I don't know anything about him, so I'm going to have to see if he want to be a part of the Stephen A. Smith show. And then Miami, we didn't reach out to him, but that was a very good win by Arizona State, 48-14. 234, 2 TDs, no interception. Miami threw 4. Um, wow, they ran the ball well. Corey Smith, 145, 3 TDs. Receivers did good too. And that defense definitely played great for Arizona State. I mean, 2, 3, 4 interceptions. That's dominance. Definitely gonna have to get him. I gotta put that in my reminder to reach out to Arizona State. Let me make sure I save that too. All right, reach out to Arizona State and we'll just see if he want to be a part of the incentive game. It's just a yes or no. It don't bother us any bit, especially when we the one paying out the money. Let's see. Florida State, Arizona State, Miami. Alabama beat Boston College 49-6. Ole Miss beat Virginia Tech 34-29. As you guys can see, them computer games be close, man. That's why I say I never really underestimate them. And then we had user. Ohio State won 53-52. A lot of offense in this one. First half, it was 24-21. And then third quarter, Ohio State really got outscored 10-7. It literally was a 1 point game. Turnover battle 3-4. I mean, a lot of turnovers in this one, so that really wasn't a big deal. Um, just probably came down to who had the ball last. That is just my guess, but maybe Ohio State can give us a little insight as far as what happened.
So the game I felt like was an awesome game, of course, and Florida was incredible on offense. But I am more worried than anything after this game because my defense for Ohio State was putrid. There was zero defense. I mean, that's actually probably not true. We did pick him off 3 times, one for a pick six, but we could not stop the run to save our lives. Kudos to him, though. I mean, his reads on his runs were awesome. He would go into one direction and then quickly hit the open hole across the formation, and he was just really, really good on the ground. There was nothing I could do to stop him, no formation. I could not stop him to save my life on the ground. I thought my pass defense was good, but we could not stop him on the ground whatsoever. We did have one really bad turnover in the very beginning of the game, a fumble that I think was not a fumble. Then the ball got jostled around. He ends up picking it up and somehow escaping for a touchdown. So I just felt like I was chasing him the entire game. The last play of the game was just a desperation throw, and somehow the receiver got open for a touchdown. And then I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to be able to stop him in overtime, so I just need to try to finish this now. And so thankfully my guy popped open and we were able to win the game. But honestly, Florida probably deserved to win. His offense was incredible. He stopped me at key moments. I was really surprised that he was throwing the ball at the end there. Thankfully I was able to pick one off for a touchdown, but overall he was incredible. If you score 52 points, you should definitely win the game. So it was quite the game. Thankfully, my ground game was also pretty effective, but overall, game was great. And my hat's off to Florida because he was an incredible player. So I'm sure he's going to win a lot this year, especially with that running back that he has.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, I clearly see why he feel that way. 116, 1 TD. So keep this thing rolling. Definitely a lot of offense in that one. Let's see. All right, so that's all the games for this week 1 recap. Top 25 right now, you have Florida State, LSU, Georgia, South Carolina, Nebraska, Bama, Michigan, USC, Clemson, Notre Dame, Washington, Ohio State, UCLA, Duke, Texas. Texas A&M fell down from, I think, top 5 to 16. Arizona State, Texas Tech, SMU, Tennessee, Penn State, UConn, BYU, Missouri, and TCU. USC moved up inside the top 10. I think that's definitely great. LSU is top 2. Florida State number 1. It's definitely a lot of movements going on right now. Taking a look at the players of the week, we had Daniel Lehan, 7 total tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 pass breakup, 2 TDs. Quentin Gibson definitely played damn good football for us. 28 carries, 213, 7.6 average, 4 rushing TDs. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna be very, very sarcastic with my play calling, especially over there in the GFSSL league. They want to see me run the ball. They suspend me for passing it. Not necessarily suspending me for it, but they're complaining about me passing over there. So I'm going to be sarcastic and I'm going to show them I can run as well. But we're going to still pass the damn ball. But I'm going to show them that I can do whatever I want to do. 1 fumble, 5 receptions, 150, 30 average, 1 receiving TD. Definitely. I love what I saw out of him. Sure, he probably in the Heisman front runner. He's not yet. Nothing really changed. They have Tavian St. Clair. Let's see what he did. 391, 3 passing TDs, 1 passing interception, but he's still 1 right now. Don't understand that. Right now, season stats, 28 rushing attempts. I just read those things out to you guys. LSU has Ryan. So I don't see his season stats right now. Penn State, Jaron, he has 301, 4 passing TDs, 3 passing interceptions. And then Ethan, Cincinnati quarterback, 310, 3 passing TDs. If you ask me, he should be 3, in my opinion. He didn't throw any interceptions. He thrown the most yards. I mean, he has less TDs by 1. But that's how I would look at it. Everything else looks pretty good. I would probably throw Quentin Gibson in there on top simply because he has the um, rushing yards and he has the catches and receiving yards. That kid is a playmaker, and he's going to definitely be a playmaker over here. Looking at the recruiting top classes right now, Notre Dame, LSU, Texas A&M, USC, and Georgia, top 5. Nobody has signed their first 5-star yet this season, but we will see what happens once we continue these recaps. Notre Dame have 3 4-stars. LSU have 3 4-stars. Texas A&M has 2. Notre Dame have a running back. He's 13 in the state. And then you have Jamison Felton, wide receiver, who's 9. As far as in the state, 73 position rank. So he's not really, in my opinion, a very high caliber athlete. I mean, I know he's a 4-star, but his position rank is not good, just from what I see. LSU, they have 15 position rank, not too bad. Quarterback, he's 6'4", Bud Slack, backfield creator. You guys can see at the bottom right, you had Texas A&M, Oklahoma, and Texas. LSU beat out all 4 of those users, along with the computer, Missouri. Texas A&M did bring in 2 4-stars, 6'7". It's damn good. Offensive lineman Daniel Antonio, he's 3rd in the position rank, and he's 6th in the state. This is definitely a winner right here. You guys can see a lot of teams was after him: SMU, LSU, Texas, and Oklahoma. And then this one right here is pretty good. Randy Trimble, 4th in position rank, 44 in the state. Not too high. I mean, not too good as far as state rank, but position rank definitely is great. It says that he's probably one of the best strong safeties in this year's draft class. Texas A&M trying to get to that 99 rating. So, and lastly, you have Marcus Buxby. Not really too good of a signing, in my opinion. 32 position rank, 25. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of college teams. I mean, high school teams. So for him to be 32, I think that's pretty good. 25 in the state. So that's just what we have right now. As you guys know, we do reward the best draft user. Taking a look at the games of the week for week 2. As you guys can't see it, but it's really Texas A&M and Colorado. That's our Nncfl game of the week. Right now, Texas A&M is favored, and we're gonna come out ready to go. We are on the road in that one. Nebraska and Tennessee. I'm gonna go with Nebraska simply because he's the defending champ. Very, very good user. He's our highest Stephen A. Smith incentive owner. He holds $250 in incentives. Then you have Florida State and Houston. I'm going to go Florida State. I think that's going to be a great one against the computer, if I'm not mistaken. Then you got Ohio State, Arizona State. This is going to be a very good one. Arizona State is the new kid on the block, but I probably would go Arizona State. I think they're home. They can win at home, so we'll see. TCU and Michigan, I'm going to take Michigan in this one. And that will be our week 1 recap. Very excited to be back with you guys for another year. And depending on how the GFSSL League goes, we'll see, man, because it looks like I'm going to be spending a lot of time over here if things don't change over there. So we will see. See you guys later. Peace.